Hi everyone, so I am about to take my first dose of estrogen. I feel like I've tried filming things before in the past and always like stopped myself because I was like, oh my god, like who do I think I am? I look awful on camera, whatever. So I'm just pushing myself to document this process. I know I'll be grateful to have it in the future. I also want to be able to document my process for other people who might find it helpful. I've been socially transitioning for the last few years, living out as a trans woman, and recently just decided that taking HRT was the right move for me after considering it for a long time, but feeling like I'm happy with my body. I just wish my face was more feminine. But, you know, as I've gotten older and as I've gotten more confident and settled into my body and given myself the time to think about what estrogen might mean for me, I finally came to the conclusion that I did want to medically transition in that way. I'm just gonna place them underneath my tongue. Yeah, it tastes like shit. Also, wow, they're gonna make me so pretty. Prettier than I already am. Wow, I feel nothing so far. This is not confirmation of my gender for me. I'm excited for the changes. I just, I feel like I've worked really hard to not let what I look like be the gatekeeper around my authentic sense of who I am. So while I'm super excited obviously to be taking estrogen and taking Spiro, I also really want to be protective of that part of me that was like adamant about I don't need a pass in order to be seen as a woman. I don't need to look a certain way in order to live my life as a woman. But all that being said, I am excited for the eventual changes. So this is the Spiro. There you have it. So, I'll just give y'all a look at my face. I'm really hoping that it gives me some more softness. I'm really hoping it shrinks my nose. I have gotten jaw Botox for the last 3 years and hope that my face continues to slim down. The really big thing that happened to me yesterday that I'm still like reeling about, so I was talking to my doctor, Darcy, and she was like, what are your goals? Like studying me, and she was like, oh great, like your jaw is like super slim. And I was like, oh, that's because of the jaw Botox. And she was like, how much did you pay? And I was like, I paid around 500. And she was like, oh, I can beat that. And I was like, excuse me? And she was like, I work at a spa outside of this clinic, and you can come see me, I'll give you a cheaper rate. And then she goes, if you're willing to drop my name on your Instagram, I'm willing to do whatever you want. I literally was like, thank you so much. I could cry right now. And then I promptly started to cry. That's the part, like even now, like thinking about it, like does make me want to cry, because it's like one of the biggest things that held me back from transitioning was the money. Like, it's so expensive to transition. I've done what I can, but there's so many other things that I want to do and I want to play around with, but it's so expensive, and it's considered cosmetic, and these things are not cosmetic. I just feel completely blown away and lucky and humbled to be able to have the platform that I have, because it's gonna change my life in real tangible ways. So yeah, I'll keep y'all posted about that. Day 1. Hi everyone. So I am about a week and a half into HRT. Continue to push myself to film these little vlogs without putting on my makeup and without, all the staging and stuff. I've been about a week and a half into it, and I've been loving the result. Immediately after watching the first video, I was like really noticing how big my jawline and how masculine my jawline felt to me. Wow. Just in a week and a half, it's slimmed down a lot. So I've also gotten jaw Botox, and so that's part of maybe why this has slimmed down, but I also think the estrogen has definitely made my jawline slim down a lot. I mean, my skin is a lot softer. I'm starting to see some weight redistribution. I'm super emotional. I was like, of course, the stereotype of taking estrogen and crying all the time is gonna be me. Other thing I'm noticing is that I'm fucking cold all the time. You know, it feels like my tits are actually getting like smaller in terms of like there's less like fat, but they also seem to be like rounding out. It's feeling more filled in and my cheekbones are starting to feel higher. So yeah, I'm happy with my progress so far and I'm feeling a lot more grounded. Love y'all. Thanks for being on this journey with me, and let's hope I get more comfortable in front of the camera. Bye!
Just to enhance the jaw here.
So we've already done chin filler, jaw filler,
Yep.
cheek filler.
We're gonna put a smidge more chin filler in just to bring the chin a little bit further forward. But right now you're a heck of a lot more rounded than you were when you walked in the door. I'm pretty happy with the results that you're getting.
Fade Away Medical Aesthetics, give them a follow, hit them up. They're trans friendly, they have competitive rates, it's a beautiful space. Hi everyone. I am currently in my childhood bedroom, which feels like really surreal. So I am now officially a month into my hormone replacement therapy, and I'm loving the results so far. This is also after my fillers and my Botox, and the swelling has, you know, gone down, and I'm liking the way that it's like settling into my face. You know, the first, like, I'd say week afterwards, I was like, oh no, like I definitely went overboard. Eyebrows are completely lifted. I got Botox there. I got Botox in my forehead, so, you know, nothing is moving, honey. And I got filler in my jawline, and the most noticeable thing I think is my chin filler. Getting some time to like get used to. I definitely like kind of want it to be flatter in the future, but I love the profile. And I did get cheek fillers as well, just to, you know, add a little bit of extra drama. But now that I'm like staring at myself constantly, I think that's the other thing that like people don't really prepare you for. I'm just exhausted from constantly evaluating myself, constantly assessing what I look like, constantly being like, you know, do I like this, do I not? It feels self-obsessive, but I also have to remind myself that like it makes sense for me to be paying that much attention to myself when I'm going through this major drastic life change. So yeah, here's my face after a month of HRT and a shit ton of fillers and Botox, and I'm pretty happy with the results. Hi everyone. It is 3 months since I started HRT. I am so happy with the changes. My jawline has completely changed. My masseter muscle, this jaw muscle here that used to make my face a lot wider, continues to just get less tense and smaller since I've been taking estrogen. What else when it comes to HRT? My boobs continue to really hurt, but they're coming in really, really nicely. I really like my little small titties. My waist is so much smaller, and I'm getting hips, like true like hips. I'm not as like tight everywhere. I'm just kind of like soft. I feel like I need to recommit to doing squats because most of my ass was like muscle. And so I feel like I need to continue that squat game so I don't lose the muscle in my ass, and like I continue to help the weight redistribution, right? By also working out. I don't know what else to say. I'm happy. Like, it's 3 months, I'm happy. And I haven't lost function of my penis, meaning I can still maintain meaning I can still maintain an erection. So yeah, wow, 3 months, I feel prettier than I've ever felt my whole life. When I'm filming things and I'm looking back at the footage, I'm not like, oh no, shoot it from this angle. No, I don't like this side. Oh no, don't show this. Don't, you know, like, I trust the photographer, and I'm looking at all the footage as I review it, and I'm not seeing and pointing out the same things that I used to point out all the time that I hated about myself. yeah, happy 3 months to me, and I can't wait to see what continues to happen.
You want some Botox?
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, the lip flip.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would do that.
Hi everyone. So it is my 4-month HRT anniversary, and I am continuing to love all of the changes. And at this point, I'm like impatient. Like the first few months, I was like, oh, like I don't want things to change like super quickly because I'll get overwhelmed. But now I'm like, okay, can we speed it up? I think I need to go back in for more cheek filler, jawline filler, filler in my chin. I wanted my chin to be a little flatter, rather than like pointed, and I do like those results. I still need to schedule an electrolysis session. I've been using an at-home IPL laser, which has been working, but it's also, I feel like, you know, it comes and goes and you have to really maintain it. I have been getting a little dizzy throughout my days that's probably from the Spyro, but it hasn't been too debilitating yet. My appetite is not the same as it used to be. It's really decreased a lot. At this point, I'm like considering other surgeries. I really want to move my hairline down. And I think I want FFS, and I want to get gender affirming surgeries to feminize my face. But we'll see. But I've always wanted a nose job, and like, although my nose has shrunk and like I do like my nose, I don't hate it. I just think if I got rid of some of this mass here, that I would be a lot happier. I moved my hairline down, I would be a lot happier. It is an insecurity of mine, that I have, you know, receding hair there, especially. I never want to wear my hair up for that reason. And yeah, maybe like, yeah, chisel my forehead, my brow bone down, and help make my jaw smaller. I want it smaller. I need more lip fillers as well. So yeah, I'm just learning like what the rhythm is in terms of my maintenance and how often I need to be going to get injections and fillers, and what my timeline is for these surgeries, whether or not insurance can cover it. It's all very stressful. But you know, one day at a time, we're handling it, and I'm moving a lot faster than I thought I would already. So I have to keep reminding myself to be patient. I think that's everything. Yeah, 4 months. Love y'all.